I want to start with a familiar sentence. Everyone wants success, but no one wants failure. I used to believe that if I worked hard enough, if I was smart enough, if I got lucky enough, success would come. And failure? That was something that happened to people who weren't prepared. Until I experienced failure myself. I remember it clearly. The day I got the rejection email for a project I'd spent 6 months building. I didn't cry. I didn't yell. I just sat there, silent. Because failure doesn't always feel loud. Sometimes it's just empty. Have you ever felt that way? When you do everything right, but the outcome still goes wrong? When you pour your heart into something and still walk away with nothing? Then one question changed everything for me. If this isn't the end, then what is it? And I started to see failure differently. Maybe failure wasn't the opposite of success. Maybe it was the foundation of it. I began to redefine what success really means. Not money, not followers, not fame, but the ability to get up every single time you fall. Because success isn't built from winning. It's built from refusing to stay down. You may not realize this, but J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers. Walt Disney was fired for lack of creativity. Elon Musk was laughed at for believing in electric cars. They all had one thing in common. They didn't run away from failure. They ran through it. Why is failure so important? Because it teaches you what success can't. Failure teaches humility. Failure teaches creativity. Failure teaches responsibility. But most of all, failure teaches you patience with yourself. Someone once asked me, how do you get over failure? The answer is, you don't get over it. You go through it. You feel it. You learn from it. And then you turn it into fuel. Here are 3 truths I've learned about success. Through failure. Success doesn't come from always being right. It comes from being brave enough to be wrong. Successful people don't always have the answers. They're just not afraid to ask the questions. Success doesn't come from going fast. It comes from going steady. You don't have to win today. You just have to keep walking, slowly, consistently, relentlessly. Success doesn't come from others believing in you. It comes from not stopping when they don't. When you fail, some people will leave, some will doubt you. And sometimes you'll even doubt yourself. But as long as you believe you still have something inside you, you still have a chance. Failure is like soil. You'll be buried. You'll feel the pressure. No one will see you, but that's not the end. That's where roots grow. And one day, you rise and bloom. If you're standing in the middle of a failure right now, I won't tell you to be happy. I just want you to know you're not alone. And this won't last forever. Remember this. Your success doesn't begin the moment you win. It begins the moment you decide not to quit. Thank you for listening. And if you've ever failed, congratulations. Because that is the very first chapter of the success story you're about to write.